Hey, what's up, my little TisaTellss? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kimberly Noel Kardashian, I don't know what to say about this. Kim did something good. But like everything, whenever Kim does something good, it makes no sense. And people are saying that Kim is trying to pull attention away from Kourtney. That might be true, but baby, Kim is the only one that actually thanked Kourtney in a reasonable amount of time. Khloe and Chris waited pretty much 48 hours and then put it up on their stories. Imagine your own mother, after they know you've been trying to get pregnant forever, posting on stories, but not even main feed, but got Khloe's little Sophia Richie cosplay article all up and down her main feed. Anyway, y'all, let me just say this, right? People are saying that Kim is trying to pull attention away from Kourtney. I think Kim is most likely trying to pull attention away from the fact that, one, Dolce & Gabana completely ripped off one of Kanye's newest designs that's supposed to be coming out of Yeezy apparel, even though Kanye's probably laughing, saying, baby, go ahead and take that idea because I got a million more. And as Kim is your creative director, baby, that's the only thing y'all going to get from me. Kim literally showing you pictures of what I've been wearing on the streets. But also, I think Kim is trying to turn the tide away from this uproar with her and North. Don't forget, last time people were talking about Kim parenting North was when she left North on the street like a dog so she could go run across the street to the Met Gala. I don't care if North was enjoying it. I don't care. There are too many people with too many weird ideas out in the street to leave a young, famous, susceptible kid around, even with security. And even then, why couldn't you just make sure North got into the car so before you walk down the red carpet of the Met Gala? Because at the end of the day, getting that shot meant more to Kim. Let's not forget, Kim is not a young girl hustling anymore. Kim is a multimillionaire. Kim can afford to slow walk. Kim can afford to turn down plans, turn down ideas. Kim turned down $1 million offer to save Kanye's feelings, but when your own sister at her wedding, and back then Kim needed that $1 million, but now your own sister at your wedding, when you're supposed to be a billionaire and you got a private jet, you couldn't turn down that Dolce & Gabbana opportunity? Y'all, listen, let's get into this mess. So what did Kim do? Kim posted a really heartwarming video of this guy that was off of parole. It was his first Father's Day he had spent with his son. She was drawing attention to incarceration, unfair parole tactics, basically what is wrong with the for-profit prison system as it exists in America. That man is a victim of the for-profit system. What happens is the guy's waiting for, with his son, another guy, well, I would show it to you, but I want to get hit with copyright, right? Another guy walks in and he's like, hey, do you think I can borrow $3? I'm like waiting for my boss. I got to get coffee. And the little boy pulls out $3 and gives it to him. And he's like, yeah, my boss is here. Do you want to meet her? So Kim walks in and she's like, oh, hey. And I think she was expecting the little kid and the father to be like, oh my God, Kim Kardashian, because she looked a little bit disappointed. And the guy was like, oh, hey, like, nice to meet you, Kim Kardashian. Anyway, he gives them, she says like, oh my God, we're going to pay your restitution off for $5,000. And I was like, you know me, it's a good deed. It is. And you know what? At the end of the day, Kim didn't have to do it. But Kim, you spent $5,000 on a pair of shoes. You didn't have to do it, but it's a good deed. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. This is sweet. But then they said that the kid was going to go on an all-expense trip to Disney World because the kid was 3 months when he went in jail, and he was just now meeting his kid at 10 years old. It was a really sad story. And I was like, oh, well, that's sweet. You're going to Disneyland? Go ahead and up the ante. Then when they were leaving, they're like, oh, do you want to walk out with us? The kid and his father were like, oh, okay. So then they were like, oh, well, how are you getting home? And he was like, oh, like, we're going to call an Uber. And the kid, and they were like, oh, okay. So then that's when Kim said, oh, well, you're probably going to need a car too. And she handed him the keys of a new car. And my heart soared. I said, okay, Kim, you know what? You ain't ish, but on this one little itty bitty bitty thing, you ate that. You ate that, Kim. My heartstrings, you did the right thing. I know what some of y'all saying. Be quiet. Yes, she did support Rick Caruso and many conservative candidates that are actually enforcing these unfair laws so that they can profit off of the prison system. So it makes no sense. But for now, let's just do make believe and just take it for what it is. Okay, so what does it have to do with Kanye and North? Well, again, there was just a kerfuffle because North was caught getting in a tug of war with Chloe, trying to drink some of her champagne. And for those of y'all saying that y'all were drinking champagne and beer at 9 or 10, I want to say thank God you turned out okay. At least I crossed my fingers. You did. It is not healthy. Alcohol is a neurotoxin. Kids shouldn't even be in situations where they even feel tempted to do that. Yeah, I know some of y'all might be like, I was sneaking. Yeah, you were sneaking. You weren't in front of your mom's face talking about some cheers, B, and clinking bottles with her. That's all I gotta say. But also the sock shoe. The sock shoe. People are saying that Kim is doing this story because she wants to deflect across with that Dolce & Gabbana's 2004 new season had sock shoes all over the runway. You know who else who's been walking around with dirty sock shoes and stretched out leggings, looking like he just finished braiding his cousin's hair, but when you got the coconut oil prints on the thighs? Kanye West and Bianca Censori. That's right. Dolce & Gabbana, Kim's road dogs, Dolce & Gabbana, Kim's OGs, have literally stolen Kanye's stock shoe idea down to the sock shoes. Now, let me just say, right, this is what everything with Kanye's genius, and this is what, again, I do think he's really talented in design. I do not believe that clothes make or break us. There's something beautiful that add to life. So, you know, I'm not like Kim being like, oh my God, like this is like we're Deaf Zoolander. But I am saying this. And this is the thing about creative people that I think Kim's starting to say. You can steal all the recipes. Dolce & Gabbana can steal Kanye West's sock shoe idea, right? The fact that Kim, the wife, but we all know with Kim at this point, it seems like everything is for sale, okay? It doesn't, if she did that to her own sister, what do you think she's gonna do to Kanye? If she did that to the father of her kid, I mean, come on. It is what it is. I will say this, right? Yes, it's messed up. Yes, but I don't think we got to worry about Kanye or Bianca. They are source. They are the creatives. They are what everybody else hopes to be. Dolce & Gabbana look at Kanye and Bianca, right? And grab ideas with Kim's help. We all know from that episode, Kim was probably sitting there just nodding her head along, trying to be like, what's a sock, right? Because Kim, clothing, she's not an art historian. She's not a historian about fabric, textiles. It is what it is. She was just bought in for the name. And again, Kim should be it's so funny, the things that Kim should be proud about, right? She's not. But the thing she wants to brag about, it's like, Kim, that's not your lane. You should be so proud of the platform that you built and the power that's in your platform. But Kim wants to be like approved and like commended for other things that it's just out of her lane. Anyway, I don't think Kanye or Bianca have anything to worry about, because at the end of the day, like, Kanye is source, Bianca is source. It's the thing about creative people, you can steal their ideas and they'll think of 20 more that you can't even put together. Kanye and Bianca are going to be all right. Again, who was it? Balenciaga stole the legging idea with like the knee pads. They're all going to steal. The whole fashion industry, as much as they want to throw Kanye under the bus, has been shaped by him for the last 5 or 6 years. Kim just got confused and thought it was her. Baby, you were just a mannequin model. We now see that now that Bianca is the new model, but she's also a co-creator, how much their influences is already starting. Y'all, listen, congrats to Kim for doing something nice. Let me know if you think this actually is a deflection, or if you think Kim was actually trying to do something nice for a change. Regardless, the video was heartwarming. And you know what? Kudos to anyone trying to do a little bit more good in the world. All right, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.